Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate the soon-to-be husband and wife, Trent Preisner and Brittney Liga. I will now invite the couple to share their vows with one another. Trent, would you like to begin?
Brittney, pause for dramatic effect. We have been through quite an adventure together. A journey that has taken us through 3 different homes, 1 beautiful dog who we both love dearly, Penny, 14 different states, and 6 different countries. I remember during our time in Florida, we really took up going to theme parks, and I mean really going to theme parks. I can think back to when we were trapped at the E.T. ride at Universal during a really bad storm, and we were given 2 options. You can either go into the storm or keep riding the ride. And well, that was a very long storm, and even after the 5th or 6th time in a row riding E.T., it was still just as fun as the first. Because it wasn't about the ride, it was about spending time with my best friend, you. And there's just something beautiful about being able to do the same thing over and over again and never losing interest because you love the person you are with more than anything. Suppose now it's time for promises. First of all, I promise to be at least a little bit better about putting away my laundry. It's really bad, for those that don't know. I promise to be there waiting with ice cream and a shoulder to cry on after you've had a bad day. I promise to continue to learn from my mistakes and try to be better each and every day. Lastly, I promise to be your best friend and be with you every step of the way on our journey together. I love you so much, Brittney, and I cannot stress enough how lucky I am to have you in my life.
Trent, we finally made it to this day. We may have joked a million times that we should have eloped, but there's nowhere I would rather be today than standing here marrying you. For those that do not know, Trent and I had a pretty terrible week this week. My dad ended up in the hospital from Monday through Thursday with some heart issues, and our roof developed a major leak right into our kitchen. It's a good thing we haven't had much rain, right? I saw a quote the other day that reminded me of us in our situation. It went something like, "Love is best given to those who feel like sunshine, even when life is a torrential downpour." This week has certainly been the equivalent of a torrential downpour, and Trent, you and your presence feels like sunshine to me. You are truly my best friend, and I am so excited to be your wife and to spend forever together. Thank you for choosing me, and thank you for continuing to choose me each and every day. I promise to love you unconditionally, to be patient and kind, and to be there for you when times are tough. I promise to make you laugh and to laugh together. I promise to always support you in chasing after even your wildest goals and dreams. Lastly, I promise to make your life easier, because I can say confidently that loving the right person is easy. Every day with you is sweeter than the last.
Trent and Brittney, by the power vested in me by the state of Wisconsin, I happily pronounce you husband and wife. Trent, you may now kiss the bride.
My very first impression of Trent was, who is this guy that looks like he literally learned how to walk yesterday? Now, if you have never walked down the road with Trent, he will walk in the most absolutely chaotic manner. It's like He will walk in a Z formation like he's trying to avoid a crocodile. He'll walk you into the nearest wall. He'll walk you off the sidewalk. There are countless times I had to grab Trent from walking into oncoming traffic. Despite this very chaotic walking, though, we did become very close friends throughout the semester. So from the moment they met, I knew it was something special. For one, he did completely ditch me in Tulsa to stay in Wisconsin because of her. Definitely not still upset over that. During the random FaceTimes and phone calls, Trent's face would absolutely light up when talking about her. And I could hear when he would talk about Brittney, genuine happiness in his voice when they were together. I consider myself lucky to call you my friends, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future. Now, let's raise a glass, and here's to the Prisoners.
You need to know a few things about Trent. Number one, if he stubs his toe, he's gonna need a minute or 10, but he's gonna be okay. Number two, when he says he wants to move somewhere, don't pack your bags. He will have selected a new destination by the end of the week. Wherever you are is where he wants to be. And lastly, the gift that keeps on giving. When Trent shouts something that we all know is completely untrue, regardless of where Brittney is in the house, she will yell fact check. We will all go to Google and realize Trent was totally false. That all being said, I would like to raise a glass to the happy couple. I love you both very much. Cheers.